So with the gun sound, if it's coming to my open side, open side again, lan pulls in, this goes out. I'm sliding down to the person's wrist with this hand. One hand's going out, one hand's going in. One hand's going out, one hand's going in. See? Same thing on this side. Now if it comes to my closed side, my rear hand comes up and does the line. Now to my closed side, plow out, line in. The punch comes to my closed side, slow motion, this comes out. Okay, so one side's in. So the rule is, if I'm facing to the left, my right hand should be in the line, covering my upper gate. If I'm facing to the right, my left hand should be in the line. So now we can also do it stepping back, doing a technique. So from a side neutral stance, I can step back. I can also kick if I have to step in. So from a side neutral, I'm stepping back, kick, step in. I can be in a front stance, take a half step back, or I can step across. In a front stance, I can take a half step back, or step across with the gun. So with the gun, I'm going to slide down to the wrist and move the arm. Slide down to the wrist and move the arm. This one, straight out in the center. Out to the center, not to the side. Straight out to the center. So just like in Siung Tao, this gun goes in my center. When I turn, it doesn't deviate from that. It stays in the center. So I look like this in my center line. Bong Sao on my central. Bring the hand back to my center line. Drop the elbow and punch. Bong Sao's on my central line, so is my Wu Sao. I bring this hand to my center. This could be a closed fist or open hand. That would be my lap. My punch is on my central line. Okay, from your guard, Bong Sao and Wu Sao in your central line. Bring this hand to your center, drop, punch, back to the guard. Bong Sao, clear, grab your opponent's arm, pull, drop the elbow and strike. I'm emphasizing dropping the elbow so you don't do a back fist. So, bong, lap, punch. Bong, lap or grab, punch. Bong, grab, punch. So, since our guard is out here, it would be bong, central line, central line. This comes back to the center line. Punch along your central line. Bong Sao, lap Sao, punch. Bong, lap, da. Bong, lap, da. Together it's going to be 1, 2. Let's do the other side. Bong, lap, da. This goes in the center. Bong, lap, da. Bong, lap, da. So you notice I'm doing that on my central line because my center is facing away. Now in combat, you would step away. Or you could step and step that way to attack the arm. So this would be the defensive line where I'm stepping away. This would be offensive, step to the side or step forward. So from here, defensive lap da, offensive lap da. So those are two things you should practice. You can also do it coming back. front stance. The straight punch comes, lop, step in. Step in. From the front punch, straight punch, lop. Okay? Bong sao, lop sao, punch. Bong sao, lop sao. You can do a closed fist or open hand. It simulates a lop. Drop the elbow and punch. You don't want to do a back fist. So from the bong, you drop and punch. From the bong, drop and punch. You don't want to do this, a back fist. Just like in Silang Tao, you punch from here. Same thing. Cover, punch. So it's going to look like this. Lop sao on my center, punch on the central line. So my guard is here. Punch. Here. Punch. See? So from here, punch. I lock in the center with either a fist or an open hand. So starting from here, bong sao, lop sao, punch. Bong, lop, punch. Bong, lop, punch. Bong. This is the wu sao is on my central line, not the center line like in Silang Tao. It's on my central line. Bong, lop, punch. Half step to the right, there should be another half step to the right when you do the lop to pull your opponent away. I just stayed there with one step to keep it simple. Should be half step and another half step to the right. In this instance, I should be doing 2 steps to my left, 2 side steps to my left, one with the bong, one with the lop to pull my opponent away from me. Stepping back from a side neutral stance, stepping back to a T, cover, punch. Starting back from a side neutral, block, punch, block, punch. Punch comes straight. This is for a straight punch now, not a round punch. Straight punch comes, cover. Ideally, I block, turn the person's body. He may be here, so I may have to step that way. This is just a drill, stepping straight like that. So I may end up doing this. Pulling the person here, palm, whatever I'm going to do from there. But let's just keep this drill constant. Okay? do it from a front stance. Step back, punch. If you're doing this with a partner, you start here, you clear, punch with your partner. First you start off stationary. Clear, punch. You clear your partner's arm, drop your punch, and then he blocks and covers. And then later on, I clear, punch. My partner steps to my right. So I have to come back and adjust. When I step forward, my partner comes back, goes to my right, to my blind side. So the drill would be, you move left and right, okay? And then you also have to know how to do it forward. So I go forward, and my partner still goes a little bit to my blind side. So I step back, he punches, and I circle around. And you eventually